HUNS, how y'all doing? Y'all, I'm cooking me some dinner. I decided to make me some turkey vegetable soup. I haven't made this on my channel, and I haven't made it in probably over a year. And usually I have me some cornbread with it, but tonight I'm gonna have me some crackers with it. So let me flip this camera around and let me show you guys what I'm working with. Okay, I got my turkey meat here. This is round about maybe, it's almost a pound of turkey meat that I have cooking on the stove. It's been on maybe 7 to 10 minutes. And turkey meat cooks up faster than the hamburger meat. But I've cooked it down, I've drained it, and I'm going to go ahead and get it seasoned. And the season I'll be using is, I'm going to use me some Creole seasoning. And I'm going to use me some parsley flakes. Hey, just cooking me some of my vegetable soup this evening with some turkey meat. And then I'm going to use some of my basil leaves. Yeah, I just decided to have something light for dinner. Nothing real heavy. Got some vegetables here to go in it. Something to give me that extra boost. These veggies. And I haven't cooked this on my channel. So I just thought I'd share with you guys in case, you have that night where you want something simple and not too, fattening, or just something simple. And if you're trying to get those veggies in. But I have my turkey meat, and this is mostly all I use in my family is the turkey meat. And I've cooked it down, and I'm going to go ahead and add some of this Creole seasoning. And I like to season my turkey meat as well before I add in the vegetables. And I'm just going to incorporate that in. But I drained my turkey meat and got all the water out of it and rinsed it off. I still rinse it off even though the turkey meat is leaner than the hamburger meat. I still drain drain if it have any extra fat in it. So I just got it on low heat, and then I kind of just chopped it up like this so I can be able to have some of that turkey meat in every bite of my soup. And I'm not doing a big pot. Usually I would do 3 times as much as this. But the children, they wanted something different this evening. So I'm just making this for me and my daughter. And tomorrow, y'all, I'm going to be going live. So if y'all have time tomorrow, y'all can catch me live. I'm looking for the last necessities that my daughter needs for her prom. And I'm going to be in search for some shoes and, getting her jewelry. And she going to be getting her nails and all this stuff. I'm probably going to do her feet, though. Oh, okay, you eating pizza. That sounds great. What kind of pizza you having? I'm going to put me just a little more of that Creole on here. Just a little bit. That Creole can be powerful. Plus, I got some more. Oh, okay, you'll make this. I'm telling you, it's quick and simple, and it's something that, if you want, one day you want to have you some vegetables incorporated. And these just the vegetables that I got from Walmart. These are the bag kind. A lot of time I cut my corn off of the corn on the cob, but this time I just had bag kind, and I just rinsed it off, and then I have me some carrots and peas right here. A lot of time I'll get the bags that have more vegetables, but this is going to be good enough because I'm going to have a lot of seasonings from this sauce right here. It's tomato, basil, and garlic. So I'm going to have some extra flavors from that. So, oh, okay, you're going to make the live. Okay. That sounds great. I really appreciate it. Hopefully it'll be between probably around about, I'm going to say probably about 12. I'm trying to get to the stores early tomorrow before the crowd, get out, and tomorrow's Friday. I know a lot of people get paid on Friday and still probably have some income taxes coming in, so I want to try to get out there because it seems like every time I go shopping, if I go between 2 and 3 and 4, it just be so super crowded. So I'm gonna try to get to my destination at least by 12. That means I will have to leave my house at least by 10 because it's gonna take me about 2 hours to get there. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in my basil leaves. But what kind of pizza are you eating, twin? I'm just gonna put some basil leaves in here, probably around about a teaspoon and a half. I don't want to overpower it because like I said, I got some basil already in my tomato sauce. But I do like to season my meat as well. And I don't like my meat watery because if it's water, it seems like it's losing all of the flavor. I like to be like a little on the dry side. Not real dry, but not full of water. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add in my parsley flakes. Y'all know I love me some parsley. So I'm just going to do probably around about a teaspoon and a half. Get that incorporated in. I had been waiting on the mechanic to call me back. Actually, I ended up finding a part for about $300 cheaper to $400 cheaper, but the guy haven't called me back yet. I hate when people say they're going to do something and they don't do it. He's supposed to been calling me back yesterday. But if he don't call me back by tomorrow, I'll be going to the next step. Now, sometimes I do make this with sometime I will like make a pork chop stew. I'll just cook me some pork chop down and season them real good and chop them up real good. And if I try to get the one without the bone so I don't have to worry about the bone. But I do make the turkey meat soup, and then also I make the uh, pork chop stew. I make that one as well. Yeah, I did find a part online, but the part that I have when I took it to my mechanic, that's what I was saying. Another mechanic that he used to work on my car. That's what I was saying in the live the other day at the end. I think you were in there, but I think I was talking about that at the end. The part that I ordered, it wasn't put together. And when I took it to him, he said that he don't put it together. Normally when he get that certain part, it's a transfer case that go on my truck. He said normally when he get the part, it's already put together. So that was just a bummer when he told me that. I was like maybe 3 hours out of town because my son took the vehicle up there for me. And that morning I was out of town at the doctor. I think I left my house about maybe 5:59 that morning because my appointment was at 8 o'clock and I had like a 2 hour drive. And when my son took it up there, and he called me around about 10:30 and said that the guy said that the part, it needs to be put together already. And when he said that, I'm like, what kind of crap is that? It seemed like a mechanic should be able to put the part together, and do what he got to do. But what he wanted to do, he thought it was going to be already together, and he just wanted to just throw it on and save time. And I'm like, that's crazy to me. Because what he could have did, the transfer case come with gears in it. And it's normally on a 4-wheel drive truck. And he thought the gears and all of that was going to be attached. Common sense will tell you that's not going to be attached because the gears have to come off of my vehicle to go in the part that I ordered. And I had told him that I had ordered that way before I ordered it. And he told me, well, when it come in, I'm going to put it on for you. Had me all excited. And so those parts, I got to send those parts back. Only thing I'm waiting on now is they got to send me some kind of number to mail it back. And the bad thing about it, the parts was $600. And I got to ship this back at my expense. And I'm probably going to be out of $100 or more because the parts are kind of, they're kind of heavy. But I talked to him before I even ordered the parts, and he told me that he could do it. He never mentioned, well, make sure that, now if it's not put together, I'm not going to be able to do it. He didn't even tell me that. I'm just going to go ahead and add my corn. Now, you can add more corn if you like. I'm just going to do probably about a half a bag. And like I said, this is the kind that I pick up from Walmart. But yeah, I had a part, and when he said that, that just really kind of upset me. Because he was telling my son, and then I'm out of town at the doctor, and then it wasn't making any sense to me. I'm like, why he didn't tell me that at first? So when I called him back on my way back home, I said, now what do you mean it has to be put together? He said, well, I don't put them together like that. The transfer case, the gears, and all that stuff have to already be on there for me to put it in. So long story short, he's not a good mechanic like he, put himself out to be. He wanted to already to be together. But I talked to another mechanic, and he told me that once I get the transfer case, I've already found it. I'm hoping this other guy called me back. If he called me back, I'll have a transfer case a whole lot cheaper, and I'm going to get a refund on the stuff that I ordered, but I'm probably going to be out at least about $75 sending it back. So I'm not going to get but probably like 85% of my money back. But that'll be fine. I just need my truck up and running. But I just hate that he didn't tell me that he couldn't do it if it wasn't already put together. Because the thing is, the transfer case sits like in the middle of the truck. And since I have a four-wheel drive, the power is transferred from the transfer case, and it goes to the back, and it sends power to the back of the truck. And that's what, your four-wheel drive works on, because, it spins those tires at the back and all of that. So it sends power to the back, and it's gears at the front and the back of the truck. But it's gears that go inside the transfer case, and he was telling me that he couldn't do it since those gears were not already attached to it. But he could just take them off and, just put the gears in the part that I ordered. He just don't want to do it. The parts that I ordered is like the transfer case, the housing that it sits in. But he didn't want to do all that. He was trying to just save money and probably trying to charge me, what he normally would you charge, somebody if it was already attached already. He's just trying to do an easy job. But me and my son talked about that. But I won't be going back to him because I talked to him a whole week before I ordered the part. But hopefully this guy will call me back. I talked to him yesterday, and he's supposed to have me a transfer case that's already put together. Everything is on it, and the only thing I got to do is take it to this other guy. He's supposed to be charging me about $360, and he gonna put it in, and I'm praying that everything gonna be okay from there. But this is nothing new. I've been trying to look for a transfer case and get it up and running for like maybe 3 months now. And I have talked to so many people, and they've been giving me so many prices. I had one person tell me that talking about $1,000 for a used transfer case. I'm like, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna pay that much for a used transfer case. But I've added my corn, and I've added my peas, and also I've added my carrots. Now, like I said, you can find some of the mixtures at Walmart or your local grocery store. It's the mixed vegetable bag, and sometimes you'll have the screen beans in it, and you might have the sometimes it might have a little broccoli in it. Now I have some broccoli. Oh, thank you. I have some broccoli in the refrigerator, but I ain't want to put no broccoli in it this evening. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn my eye up And I went, like I said, I went ahead and seasoned my meat because I want, when I bite into that bite into that spoon, I wanted to have all the flavors all the way through. So I'm going to just go ahead and stir this up, but I'm hoping this guy called me back, twin, so I can go home and get my truck up and running and be done with it. Usually I don't even go through you know, a lot of this back and forth things with, anyone in a vehicle, because if they can't fix it, I just move to the next person. But sometimes people don't tell you the truth, and they try to get over on you to make a quick buck. But I'm not going to let anyone, get over on me. But I'm thanking God that I can send back those parts. And I'm praying it don't be that much, because I sent my sister, well, actually, my vehicle has been acting up for a while. I'm gonna say since probably like December, but it was still drivable up until like maybe the middle of February. And then I was out shopping one day and it just started acting up bad. So I thank God me and the kids made it back to the house. It was probably like at 9:30 at night. We made it back to the house. I just, didn't go a high speed, just kind of drove real slow. And I was like maybe an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours from the house. But I just, I called my son and I just told him, if I called him, come and help me, because I was far away from home. So he just told me to just kind of drive slow, take it easy. And thank God we made it back home. And I can drive it around town, but I just don't drive it, far. I can drive it like maybe like to the grocery store around town and stuff like that. But actually, like the first, second week in March, I was still driving it like 30 minutes to my local Walmart, because that's how far my local Walmart is. But ever since around my birthday at the end of March and the first week in March, I'm like, okay, I just can't drive this truck no more. I just wasn't taking chances, because, it had started acting up more. And I talked to one of my other mechanics that had been working on my car for years. He works at AutoZone, and he'll tell me if it's drivable and stuff like that. It just kind of you can hear a noise when you're driving it, like in the middle, in the front end where the transfer case sits. But I talked to him, and once he told me that it was the transfer case, that's what made me order it as well. But I contemplated on that for at least 2 weeks, and I talked to this other mechanic, because I tried to talk to several people before I just started, jumping up and doing stuff. So me and my son made sure it was the right part, and it was the right part. It was just that God didn't want to do the extra work. He didn't want to take off the gears and attach them to the transfer case housing and the body that the transfer gears sit in. He didn't want to have to take all that off. He just wanted everything to be together, and he just pop it on and charge me $200 and might take him an hour and a half. He didn't want to take, 3.5 hours, which I would have paid him, because I don't want to have to take out the time to send the parts back and possibly be out about $75 to $100. I would have just went and paid him. But me and my son talked about it, and I told him I'm just not going to go back to him, because he could have went ahead and, did that, or told me that he didn't know how to put the gears in the housing part. And because the transfer case, the gears sit down up in there. So I'm trying to explain it to you all. The gears sit down into the parts that I ordered. And I'm going to show y'all them parts before I send them back, so y'all will kind of know what I'm talking about. I hope I get a chance, because they sitting in my truck right now. So as soon as I get this little number from the place to put on the box and ship it back, I'm going to be sending them parts back so they can give me my money, put my money back on my card. Okay, I'll just cook that for like maybe another 6 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some of this Reggiano tomato and basil and garlic sauce. And I got 2 bottles. So I'm going to open up this first one to make sure it's drop my top. I'm going to add it slowly, because I don't want to, add too much sauce. I can save that sauce for my spaghetti or something like that if I don't need it. I pick up this from Aldi's, and I like that they put it into the plastic jar. Because I used to get them glass jars from Walmart. And every time I get the glass jars from Walmart, I always have to put them in a different area. I can't put them up high because the kids will come and, knock it out if they trying to, get the cereal or something out the pantry. So I have to make sure that would have to put those in another area. But thank God it's in the plastic now. I ain't got to worry about they drop it. It's just going to bounce up off the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and just incorporate this in. Turn my eye up a little bit. Now I want to get my eye on up a little bit. I had it down low because I didn't want my turkey meat to be dry. Real too dry. So I'm just going to mix all that in. And I might need a little more because I like my sauce to be, I like a lot of sauce on mine. But it might be enough. And I cook me a pan of cornbread, homemade cornbread with this. I don't feel like cooking no cornbread tonight though. So I'm just gonna eat me some crackers with it. I was back there watching Chopped. I don't know if y'all ever watched Chopped, the episodes that be on the Food Network. I was back there watching it. And they got a Chopped Sweets. The name of it is Chopped Sweets, where they just cook all sweets. So I was back there watching it. I don't binge watched around about, I know I binge watched at least 5 or 6 episodes. Just trying to take it easy. Trying to finish up and make sure that all my laundry and all that stuff is done. And so I ain't been doing that much today. I really haven't did that. I didn't do that much yesterday or today, and that's a shock. Only thing I've been doing, I have been on the phone, checking on, trying to see if this guy gonna call me back about the vehicle, and just getting a lot of more of my other affairs in order. Oh, okay, Criminal Minds. I think my niece and my daughter like to watch this show. Actually, I got 2 nieces that like to watch that show. And one of my nieces that like to watch that show, she started watching that show when she was about 3. And I know a 3-year-old shouldn't watch that. But I think her mom used to watch that show when she was pregnant with her. And it seemed like she would, soon as that music would come on, she would be trying to watch that show. I don't think she would watch the whole episode. I think she was just more, when that music came on, she was just kind of alerted to that sound. She would know that sound. But that's how kids are when they 3 or 4 years old. When that certain theme or that certain commercial come on, they already be alert and be seeing it because they already know what it is. But now kids, I think she done grew out of there because they have these phones and all these, I think they iPads and tablets. And I think probably around about 90% of children in the world watch YouTube. So they don't be too much interested in a whole lot of TV today. I took mine tablets and I think they got them Nintendo. I think that's what you call it. I made mine put their stuff up. They've been watching Bugs Bunny and stuff today. It ain't gonna kill them to take a break from this stuff. And it look like I got enough. Look like I got enough tomato sauce in here. But I'm gonna put me some more up in there because I like a lot. I got a little more left in this jar. Trying to see if I can get that on out before I throw it away. Just a little at the bottom. Turn this eye down just a little bit. That stuff be cooking up so quick with that eye high. This is my other jar. I'm finna pour some of that in there. I ain't gonna pour no lot in there. Probably around about maybe 3/4 of a cup. And I say the rest of it when I cook me some pasta and meatballs. In a way, I wish I would have went on and cooked that cornbread with it now. cook me some cornbread muffins. I'm just gonna have me some crackers. These my crackers sitting right here. I'm finna put them on the plate. It ended up still being a whole lot. So I have some left tomorrow if I want to get up and eat me some for breakfast or eat me some for lunch. Probably gonna be breakfast because okay, yeah, two people in the house had that Nintendo Switch. Boy, I had a time trying to find them things because I was trying to get it on Black Friday. They had got it for Christmas, and I was trying to get it on Black Friday, but all that stuff was sold out. You had to get that stuff in October for Christmas, but a lot of people was trying to wait and get it because I think they had some type of combo where you got the Nintendo. I think it came with a free game or something, or a free membership for 3 months. Everybody was trying to get that around that Black Friday deal. I don't blame them because I think that thing was just I think it was just $2.99. But unfortunately we didn't get one, and I ended up paying like I think about $400 for each one of them. I'm gonna let this cook. I'm finna turn my eye back up and see that tomato right there. That's why I didn't want to, mix some of my other vegetables in. Like I was saying, I could have mixed broccoli in and some more stuff. But this jar, it has the tomato in it. So I really like to buy these jars when they have extra vegetables in it. And you can save your money. Let me turn this on up. So I like to, even though the sauce, the tomato sauce, I know it's already cooked down and stuff, I still like to let mine simmer at least 5 to 10 minutes before. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I still like to let mine cook about 5 or 10 minutes, since it's been sitting in a jar, and just, let it cook down. And I don't buy a whole lot of canned products, but I will buy the jar stuff, sauces and tomato sauce in the jar. But like I said, I still like to let it get a little heat on it. Twin, what kind of pizza you had? I was asking you. I don't know if you had heard me. I was asking you what kind of pizza you ate, was eating on. Now I'm probably gonna make me some cornbread tomorrow. I might pick up me look something easy. Be cheating. I'm gonna give me some Jiffy Mix. They got that vegetarian Jiffy Mix now. But if I do get the Jiffy Mix, I probably just add it and add some of my other ingredients with it. Cause sometimes that Jiffy Mix, I know a lot of people like, oh, okay, pepperoni. Boy, that's the kids' favorite. That's their favorite, that pepperoni. I didn't used to eat pepperoni, but it seemed like every time I would go to the store, that's all they would have. Cause I would buy the Red Baron. That's the only one that I really like to buy, the Red Baron pizza, if I'm not cooking it homemade. But that's the kind that they would tell me to get. And every time I would go, I like just the sausage or just the hamburger. And they would tell me to get the Red Baron pepperoni for them. It seems like every time I go, they'll be sold out of the hamburger or the sausage, and that's the kind I would like. But I would end up getting the pepperoni. And just one particular night I tried it, and sometime I'll eat the pepperoni now. Yeah, that Red Baron, that's a really good brand. I be wanting. Sometimes I get the what is it, DiGiorno, if I can afford it. That DiGiorno in our local grocery store be like $9 and $10. You might well go on to the pizza place if you gonna pay $9 or $10. Go on get it freshly made, but I don't buy a whole lot of pizzas like that. I might get two or three uh if they have a good sale on them. Because a lot of time at my local grocery store, they'll have the Red Baron 3 for 10. And that's like maybe $3.33 each. And they'll have them like 3 for 10, and I'll pick it up then. But if they have them for their regular price, $9 and $10. Well, no, the Red Baron, it used to be like $6. It'll go up to like $6, when it's not on sale. And I will get it uh, when it's on sale, but I only do that like maybe once every 2 months because they don't have it on sale a lot. I just started making my own pizza. I buy my pepperoni. They sell them at Walmart over there where the cheese and stuff at. Like over there where the bacon and stuff. I get me a big bag of the mozzarella cheese and give me some of that bread from the bakery. Or you can just buy your pizza dough. But I think that's the best pizza. I started making homemade pizzas back about 5 or 6 years ago. But I would make the whole pizza. I would get a lot of pans and make 3 or 4 at one time. All different toppings. I do the kids the pepperoni. I do me a hamburger and sausage. Do a couple more with like 3 meat on it. And them pizzas will last us 2 days. And then I was making, the pizza dough. But when I don't feel like making the pizza dough, I just get me some pizza dough from out of the store. Okay, Papa John's. I don't think I ever had Papa John's. I don't think I ever, because we don't have a Papa John's in my area, but I have passed by a few of them, but I don't think I ever had Papa John's. Is it a really good pizza? The sauce? Because I think that's the heart of a pizza. That sauce gotta be right. I think that's the heart of it. If you ain't got that good sauce and that good dough, it seems like it just don't be right. But yeah, y'all, this is just my little old quick version of my turkey vegetable soup. So if y'all want something quick and simple that's not going to take, 2-3 hours, you want to get your little vegetables incorporated into your diet, this is some quick and easy. Oh, okay, with peppers. Now, sometimes I'll eat the supreme pizza. I know that supreme pizza, it'll come with peppers and stuff on it. Now something I be wanting to try is the pizza with the mushrooms on it. Now I don't, I have never had pizza like that with mushroom. Now I have tried like a cup of olives, but it's not nothing that I have, on my pizza a whole lot of the time. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off because it is done, and I don't want it to be dry. It's still good and soupy like I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off, and it is done. I'm gonna transfer eyes because I know this eye is still gonna be hot, so I'm gonna transfer it back here. Turn this eye off. Y'all, I'm back. Somehow my phone had went out. I think I had held it too close to that eye when I was wiping it down, because it's something popped up and said foam temperature. So I think I had held it too far to the stove. Because when I was wiping it off, trying to get that sauce off, I guess it kind of got hot. But yeah, this the soup. It's already done. I'm finna go ahead and make me a bowl of it. Rinse my hands off so I can get me some crackers out of this pack. And I'm gonna go back here and finish watching Chopped. I cleaned my closet out today, so I've been real productive today. Got it organized. I just have to have myself organized. But I am going to put me some crackers on this plate right here. Then get me some soup. I'm gonna put them on the side right here. I ain't gonna have no whole lot of crackers. Maybe about 6, 7. See, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna stack them around there just like that. Go ahead and put me some of this soup. Let me stir it up again. But yeah, my foam had got too hot. I had to cool it down. But yeah, y'all, this is y'all love this little recipe. And I think it's something even if the kids will eat, because my kids love when I make this, but this evening they wanted something else to eat, and I just went ahead and let them eat what they wanted to eat this time. But tomorrow, this is what they'll be having. I'm going to put all the rest of this in a container, and then I'm going to cook me some cornbread with it. And that's what they really like. When they have it with that sweet cornbread, I can really get them to eat it. I do like half Jiffy mix and add my own other, ingredients to make my cornbread. Or I will just go ahead and do my homemade cornbread. They love that homemade cornbread as well. I'm going to give me just a little more. But this is how it's looking. And it made a whole lot. Like sometimes, like I said, I'll triple this recipe. And then I'll have it for 2-3 days. And then I'll put the leftovers up for like to go with like a meat, fried chicken or something that I'm making for Sunday dinner. Or I'll just put it in a container and put it in the top of the refrigerator and have it for another day. But you guys, this is how it's looking. This is your handful mama. This is my easy, quick turkey, tomato, basil, garlic soup. Got me some crackers to go with it. I'm finna go back here and finish watching Chopped. Get my sauces and stuff put back up in my little box. Try to get them closed up here. I like to clean as I go, y'all. Put all my little seasoning up and put my rest of my tomato sauce in the refrigerator. Because when you open these sauces, you have to put them in the refrigerator. You just can't put them back in your cabinet because they'll go bad. You throw this one in the garbage, it's empty. Put my little dishes that I used in the sink over here with my dishwater. Put this in the garbage. And try a little of this on one of them crackers. You can eat it like this if you want to, but I'm going to get me a spoon. I'm going to blow it off and try it. But it makes plenty, y'all. This enough to feed 5 more people. That's how you make them meals on a budget, honey. And it's, healthy. That tastes so good. And then that tomato sauce, it has something in it like it's making it a little sweet, just a little bit. So it has something that's incorporated inside of it, or that tomato sauce. I'm going to let this cool and take me a bite. Blow it off. I hate to burn my tongue. Y'all comment down below if y'all hate that. Oh, I hate that. One time I burned my tongue, I think it took it 3 days to heal. But this how it look on the cracker. You can eat it like this, but like I said, I'm gonna get me a spoon. Take my time and eat it. Go back here and watch Chop episodes. Got my cold bottle water in the refrigerator. That tastes so good. Let me get me a spoon. That's all I got to wash out, y'all. My little bowl and my skillet. I don't like to have no dishes in my kitchen, never. Or in my refrigerator. If there's leftovers, I try to go on, start with the leftovers and make sure that I'm getting rid of them. I hate to have a lot of stuff in my refrigerator and stuff. It tastes so good, y'all. I hope y'all be able to make this for your family. And like I said, you can make it with the you can make it with some. If you want to get a meat that's on a low budget, where you want to stay on a low budget. Sometimes I'll get a pack of pork chops, and I'll just gotta wash my meat off, wash my pork chops off good, season them, and let them stay in the oven probably around about 30-40 minutes, and then I'll get them and chop them up, take the bone off and chop them up really fine, and then I'll add it to my soup instead of the turkey meat. But y'all, this is tasting really, really good. Got it all on my mouth. I'm just rocking my little head scarf. Another rest day. I'm about to get my hair done. My daughter gonna do my hair. Thank God I don't have to pay nobody to do my hair. She know how to do all kind of box braids. Any braids you want, she know how to do it. But y'all, this tastes good. Family mac, you're gonna have to make this. You and Jackie now. And you can, like I said, you can add what kind of meat you want. Even if you want some shredded chicken breast, you can add that. It's still gonna go good. Still gonna be good. It's just something you can make quick. You want to add your hamburger meat, you can do your hamburger meat instead of your turkey meat. But y'all, I'm about, I'm sitting up here eating at the stove. Let me go on to my little spot. I'm watching Chopped in my room. The kids, they watching TV in the living room. The last little cracker. I'm gonna give me some more of these crackers. And that's gonna be it. I'm gonna get me a little more of this. I ain't gotta worry about it being so fattening. It's a little old healthy soup, y'all. But y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. Just want to show y'all my little soup. I will see you guys in the next video, my Huns. As always, if anything is bothering you, sweep it on that rug. Don't let it bother you. Y'all stay blessed, stay safe. Y'all please share out the videos. Please help your handful mama and share out the video, please. Look at your handful mama. Sound like she over here begging. But y'all, just share out the videos if you can. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And at the right, hit that bell for your handful mama so you will not miss out on any video. My hun, y'all stay safe. Always stay truly blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.